doing? Welcome to 10 Minutes Chef. Thanks for joining me on another episode. Today we're breaking down a whole bird. Breaking down a whole bird. Okay, I know that's gross to some of you, maybe up front, touching the chicken, touching the whole bird. Whatever. Get over it. Okay? Before I show you how to break down a whole bird, I want to get into a couple reasons of why buying the whole bird is better. Number one, cheaper. Yeah, you like money? Me too. Buying the whole bird is more cost effective. Okay, per pound, you save at least a couple bucks. Think about it. You buy a package of chicken breasts or a package of chicken thighs or whatever from the grocery store, and it costs you I don't know the exact numbers, but it costs you like what, $6 for a package of chicken breasts, and you get 4 breasts out of it. It doesn't seem like a lot of meat. It's not a good deal, you know. And then you look at a whole bird, it's the same price, maybe even less, and you're getting 2 breasts, 2 thighs, 2 legs, and 2 wings. I mean, which one's the better value to you? You know, think about it that way. Per pound, it's much, much cheaper. Number 2, you get more meals out of it. You buy one bird, you get at least 3-4 meals out of it. That's a whole week. You buy one bird, it lasts you the whole week, especially if you're living alone. One bird gives you 2 breasts, so you have 1 chicken breast, chicken salad one day. You can have a breast. You could do a grilled chicken breast sandwich the next day. That's 2 meals already, and you got 2 thighs. Okay, if you're like me, you eat the thigh and the leg together. So even if we do that, a thigh and a leg together, that's 1 meal, right? 1 thigh with some mac and cheese and some broccoli or whatever the hell you're eating. Right, that's 1 meal. Then you got a whole nother thigh, and then you got 2 wings. Of course, if you go to Buffalo Wild Wings, like I would do, and I'd eat 50 wings in one sitting. It's gluttonous, right? You don't need to do that. But if you're just feeding yourself for the week, you got 2 wings. Once you're done breaking down that whole chicken, right, what's left over is the carcass, right? You have the carcass its skeleton, its structure. That is what you use to put into a pot, and you make a stock out of it, right, or a broth. So you have your soup, you have your sauces. You can make a sauce out of that. It's endless. Okay. All right. Third reason, better for the farmers. They raise whole chickens, right? Farmers are producing whole chickens. They're not raising chicken thighs, right? They're not raising chicken breasts on their own. They're raising the whole chicken. So when you are buying a package of chicken breasts, or you're buying a package of chicken thighs, the quality has already diminished because more hands have been involved to process that chicken. It's inevitable. That's what happened, right? They raised the chicken. The demand for individual cutlets of the breasts or the thighs are up, so they have to compensate for what the consumer wants, and they have to hurry up and pump these chickens out so they can slice them up and give you the cut that you desire. Less quality, better quality, get the whole chicken. Stop being lazy. Buy the whole chicken. Do yourself and everybody a favor and buy the whole bird. It's cost effective. There's a better value involved. You get much more meat out of it, much more meals, many more meals, and it's better for the agriculture and the small farmer who lives in your neighborhood, who's struggling to keep up with the demand of chicken breasts that are being sought after because people don't want to buy a whole chicken. When you do become an adult and buy a whole bird for yourself, I'm going to show you exactly how to break down that bird and utilize all of its parts. So I hope you find this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share this video. I want to keep making more. I love doing these videos, and I love connecting with all of you. I'm here to help. Any questions, of course, you can always come to me directly through YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or wherever you can find me. Alright? Thank you so much. Thank you for watching, and enjoy. There he goes. Damn turkey.
I'm not driving with him under us. I'm glad I turned the car off.
So the first thing you want to do is just make sure, obviously, that everything's clean. You want to have a clean bird. This is a rooster, and if you'll notice, it's naturally has a bigger chest cavity than a chicken. First things first, sharp knife. Now to get started, what you want to do is swipe your blade down the chest bone, which you can feel with your fingers is protruding out, and we're basically just scoring the chicken. Like, we want to make a little incision where the leg and thigh meets the main body, because everything's connected, right? And what we're trying to do is break it down, so little by little we want to unravel this. Now you want to take the breasts off first. Okay, it'll make everything else much easier. So just like a fish or just like anything else we're trying to break down, we want to follow the natural bone structure, because that's what the meat and tissue is connected to. And a sharp knife swiping, it's connected, right? So we have to trim it off. Take your time. Nice light swipes with the knife, a sharp knife, and it'll just come right off. There you go. A rooster breast. And then you do the same thing to the other side. Locate the chest bone, get your knife in between the meat that you want and the chest bone, and be as close as you can to get as much meat as possible. Make the separation and then just follow it where you see. So you get here. Keep following along the bone. Separate what you need to. It's connected to the leg a little bit, so separate that. That's why we made our scores in the beginning. You just keep going down. You want to keep the meat taut in your hand. And just use your eyes. Easy peasy. Now, you kind of want to separate the hips. Pop them open. And we're going to work this bone. We're going to just work along. Do you hear that pop? The inside of them. Now, you would think that the bone goes all the way, connects right here, but there's actually a little separation on the back side. You feel around the back side. It's right there. You just kind of pop it out. There you go. Now there's a bone in here, but this is rooster thigh. Bone in. Pop it out. Second.
Watch your fingers. Now the wings are the easy part, right? Just like the thigh, there's a separation between the wing and where
Swipe the blade.
the bone is.
You'll find the separation. It's right here. Rooster wing. Here it
We're
is.
basically trying to cut in between the joints, the socket. Sometimes you really got to get in there and work with your hand and work with your knife. Some roosters do more pull-ups than others.
Sometimes you gotta create a little separation yourself. Now we could use this as a stock. We'll take off this. And we'll use this as a stock, which I'll show in another episode. There really isn't much meat left on here. It's just the way the rooster's skin is. It's a lot of grizzle located in here, and it's kind of like sticky. You know, it's not really exactly what I'm looking for. It's a little bit of meat, but I'm not trying to trim bone into it either. So those are clean cuts. I could deal with this loss here.
And there you have it. 3 to 6 meals.